Alright, let's get this all set up here. Getting ready for raid here. We are a few minutes. That's just by me. Add out to where I can see your guys call. Little blitzcrank holder here is falling over. So I see, as you guys can see, we're not in raid just yet. We are a few minutes early, but there is a weapons cache from the Golden Eye, I guess, where you can get a 385 weapons. We're going to do that just before raid. Maybe we will get lucky and hit big and get a nice item. Help our deep. You'll know. Get for not being here on time. Bad eggplant, bad. But I am pretty excited about raid. We did manage to get down blockade last night, so we are working on Jaina. Got about 2 pulls in on her before we had to call it for the night. Last night. And we got her down to 12%. We almost got her. Right, that one's there. I'm just gonna do the 4 easiest quests for we get to go in for raid here. So I just wanted to welcome you guys hanging out. I always appreciate it when you guys come to my probably gonna die before. Who knows? But welcome for those of you. I know we're not in raid yet. We are a few before raid. Aha! Got it. But I am trying to get the weapons cache from doing the 4 world quests. You get a 5 weapon, which is pretty dang OP if I have to say myself. So we're going to do that really fast before we get started here. I know my guild is probably go do that one there. Basher. We'll go down. So again, I know that we are not in raid just yet. We'll be starting our progression here in 7 minutes, but I wanted to start the stream a little early to allow some people to get on. When you guys do join please leave me a comment. Let me know it's all here so I can officially welcome you guys. Always glad to have. Oh. So if you guys are doing your world quests and you haven't done them yet, that 385 piece of gear, particularly weapon, really because pretty sure that I will probably use it regardless of what. Obviously if I get a 390 weapon, I'm using that. But and as for progression and raid, we are 8 of 9 or not yet. We are 8 of 9 normal. We have got Jaina down to between, it was either 12% or I don't. It was still a pretty messy pull. Only get better. And I foresee us getting at least 3 bosses down on heroic tonight. 2 for sure, because Grong is a joke. Joke on normal, it's a joke on heroic. Probably not a joke on mythic. How many Murlocs I can. Pull them all, he said. And of course, it looks like I just go figure. Oh, and of course they fit. These 4 world quests won't take but a second. That nice weapon. And welcome, Brandon. How's it going? Glad to have you, buddy. And thought about the Azerite changes. I am still running. Think of it. Unerring Visions. There we go. Long day at work today. I'm still running with it. I was still number 1 DPS in my group by a fair amount. Like for example, I got new piece of gear, so I have 4 crates plus the +5, obviously, in every one of them, and I'm still going with Unerring Vision right now. I'm going to continue to run it. I think next week I'll run the numbers and compare versus this week versus last week, that week versus this week, and then I'll go from there. But I haven't really, I haven't had any problems with it. I know a lot of people are upset that it was nerfed heavily, and I don't really think it was big of a nerf as people. In fact, it's probably bringing it back down to where it should be, because if you think about it, we should not be able to reach 100% crit. So obviously the way stats work, we'll get more crit throughout the experience. I think it's going to be back up to that 100% time. So people will probably be going back to it unless they change something. I don't think they will. But I didn't have any issues. I don't think I can actually show you guys my data from... I can show you my data. Okay, so I still have all my data saved here from raid last night. So for example, on Champion of the Light, just give you guys a quick rundown as we're doing this last quest. Did 18.9k. I feel like that was pretty good. So on Grong, we did 16.9. This is again with the Unerring Visions build. Like I actually out DPS'd myself from 1 week to the next, with 1 being nerfed. Quotes in. Jade Fired Masters, I did get beat there. Could have done a lot better on that fight. Okay, Opulence 24.4k. Conclave, I can massacre everybody. As for Rosticon, 14.2. Megatorque, 12.5. And Blockade, I did 64. I know a lot of those numbers are probably on the low side, primarily because our fights last far too long. That, like for example, Talic, I benefited from the fight lasting longer because we were in that 20 bonus damage zone. But on these fights, they're just lasting far too long. No excuse other than more DPS in here. Still up down there. Oh, I mean, guy down real fast, then get right on in. See, like for example, guys, you'll see my crit go up there. I think we top out at 75. Yeah. So a 75% chance to crit is still a high amount chance to high probability. So it would be different if we went from like 100% to 50. That's a difference. Where 3 out of every 4 things you're not gonna miss it. But I haven't had a chance to do sims or anything like that because I started my new job. Talked about. So that will come probably this weekend. But for now, I'm still running with it and still enjoying it. What kind of haste are you looking at? Are you stacking? So haste wise, I am I'm trying to do a mastery haste build. So you just do if you get a piece of gear, you want it to have mastery and haste. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to drop all the ones that as crit, unless you're trying to hit a certain crit cap, doesn't matter. And versatility is terrible. No, no, no versatility. Even though I've got 3 pieces, I think, versatility on it. I had like 700. All my items had it on. Hello there, Clifford. How's it going, buddy? But I would try to get at least 14% haste. I wouldn't go lower than that. In fact, I want more. Like all my enchants are mastery, and on weapon is incendiary ammunition, and I'm able to get these numbers with a weapon that has no secondary stats. Keep that in mind. So my secondary stats, hopefully here in just a second, will be higher. Watching. All right, here we go. Hopefully we get a good weapon here. All waiting on. All right, here we go. 385 mastery crit. Huh. Let's see. So we'll just see what it does. So that sends us 39% increased damage. Crit. I don't like that. I think we're gonna run the new weapon. Why not? Let me jump and get into.
Oh, will somebody click, please? Is Clownboy or Greeley?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I think all we're missing is Sylv.
No, I want the chain account.
All right, so yeah, like I said, guys, so we did get a weapon here now. Unfortunately, it didn't Warforge or anything. I was really kind of hoping it would. I won't lie to you. I probably will switch back. I'll probably use the weapon I was using just because it has the incendiary.
Wasted. I used it.
But we are here on the boat. We are getting ready for Jaina. Turn down this. And if my desktop audio gets too much for you guys, please please let me know. I think I've got it in a good level to where you can hear me talk over. Oh, all right, Brandon. It was good to have you. We'll see you again next time.
Good timing. If it goes flying and it goes, nah.
I got some stuff for you guys.
Alright, so let's have a short conversation about Jaina here.
So we're gonna talk about some Jaina fights.
So first off, just gonna mention it real quick. I don't foresee it being an issue for Jaina. But I am just mentioning it now and going forwards. Right about now is when I'm going to start paying. There's a feast down, by the way. I'll start paying attention a little closer to DPS. Particularly, Jaina does have a fairly strict DPS check in that intermission, and in the end, well, not fairly strict, but it's there, yeah. And then in heroic, I'm just mentioning it. You guys know the drill. I don't like to do it, but if it's halting us in terms of progression, I might have to ask some people to step out. Like I said, you know the drill at this point. Try not to let it happen, yeah? Research your class, look up your Azerite traits, come prepared, yada yada, blah 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 blah. We do have a bit of outliers. You know who you are, right? I'm not trying to shit talk or anything.
I got it.
Just keep that in mind. I know you got stuff in flux at the moment. The flask is up as well. I know you're trying to find like a class that's that you are enjoying / does
Yeah,
well.
so there will be no
I
JB. It's gonna be just me with the carry DPS, I guess.
But
if I need to step out, I will.
But I'm not gonna make any calls like that just yet. Let's see how the boss.
I'm excited because we should be able to take down Jaina tonight. There's no reason why we
might not have gear.
We should have done it last night.
I get it.
We need a mage.
Another mage?
We have a mage.
Transitioning, fucking segueing right into major. Yeah, you know how you could on Jaina, you know how you could blink to break ice block?
Can't do
Yeah,
that.
that doesn't work anymore.
Can you ice block?
Presumably, yes. Immunities presumably still work. Stun removals might not anymore. Actually, I'll remove that might. They don't work anymore. It's part of a unfortunate change because people were using a specific old potion to break the blocks, the ice blocks, which removes stuns. So they just wholesale removed, like, you can no longer use stun breaks to get out of ice blocks, or that's how it reads. Sylve, this also means, you know how I told you could IBF out of it? Now you can't again. So you don't have an option to remove the freeze off of you. Immunities, again, presumably still work.
Oh, and for you guys that are just joining me, welcome, glad to have you. Here's the talents we will be running. Still running with Unerring Visions.
That was news to me, just when the patch notes came out, yeah, or were edited. But
Only I could be a little mecha gnome.
Because it's important to know.
Love being.
That's cool.
Other than that, there isn't too much to say in terms of like specific strat change. But I will mention a couple of the things that we need to get a little bit better at. Although I fully understand that last night was kind of sort of Rasakan style pulls that one night, first raid night where we were just kind of doing pulls at the end of the night just to see how it goes. I mean it's true, yeah. But yeah, you guys need to keep in mind, there's the stuff you need to be getting out of, like the rings of ice and whatnot. The fact that you need to be standing in fire in the first phase when that ring of ice is going out, stuff like that. Yeah, don't stand in front of the boss as much as you can help it. Sometimes she will just do wonky stuff, and like if Senpai gets an avalanche and I taunt as he's turning the boss, and then after that she follows it up with a frontal. You guys need to be aware of that because she might be faced away temporarily and do a frontal. You guys need to be aware not to stand in front of that frontal. It does knock back, it does damage, stuff like that. Tips, I still want you during the first intermission to try and sprint Cloak of Shadows all your way to James.
I rewatched it. I have a better idea of what I'm doing this time. Sorry about yesterday.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. And excellent. Thank you for rewatching it. I appreciate it. But don't worry about it. Like I said, last night's polls were just kind of, hey, end of the night. Let's see what happens. Style of stuff. So don't stress over it. But I would like you to try. I will be trying to stampeding at that point for you, just to see if it helps. I might not have it. I'll call it out as the transition happens. Yeah, it just depends because I tend to use it when Ring of Ice is coming out because I am a slow bear.
Kind of funny that you can actually get up here, run around.
The phase on the ice.
And I'm glad you enjoy the guides.
Last night,
that's the whole reason I make them, is to help people out. I mean, everybody doesn't have to.
I would like somebody, anybody, it doesn't matter who it is,
listen to everything I say, but I mean, if you
the big ice falls
or you watch them and
edges of the arena,
it's
a little bit hard for me. Like, just
I'll continue to pump them out your guys' way. I will be hopefully making another one for like another build if you don't want to run with Unerring Visions. I will be trying to make one of those once I have time, not bogged down from
that one. Remember to remember to bring out your blasts, your siege breaker blasts. That's the big one that affects everybody. And remember to put these small ones away from people and near a barrel. That's important. Because, the barrels, we use them to fucking remove our debuff. I saw a lot of people getting rooted by the avalanche Hand of Frosts that go out. You need to watch out for that. So that happens when the tank gets avalanche, and we are going to try, or at least I was trying, I'm sure Senpai was as well, I just do not recall, but I'm sure he was, trying to put those away from the raid, right? Such that you have time to react to these Hands of Frost. But there's quite a few of them that go out. You need to dodge them. If anything, because they root you. Like, they deal damage, they give you Chilling Touch, but the big deal is they root you, and that's scary, right? And more often than not, likely our healers will react by dispelling you, which, if you can avoid that mana expense and you getting rooted, that's probably a good thing. Try and dodge them as much as possible. Yes, I know sometimes it'll happen, but just actively try, yeah?
Also, you never have to Let it.
The transition, I mean, you know how it goes. We just need to DPS the wall, get in there as soon as possible. Maybe we need Bloodlust, maybe we don't. I'm gonna say just for now Bloodlust, just so we can see more last phases. Ideally we don't though. But yeah, and then so last phase, like I mentioned, I'd like to have a team of people that tries to get preemptively frozen. Like I mentioned though, that might not be possible. But I will try and assemble that team here momentarily. Is there any questions going forwards before I do?
Not right now.
Okay. If you do have a
Sorry,
question,
we're
please
a little bit slow here, our guys. Trying to get everything all ironed out. Fight, but the kill, of course. We can move on to heroic official. I'm pretty sure that if we would kill Jaina tonight, we are the first. Which doesn't speak for much. We're on a pretty low pop.
You guys get your bun?
What?
Yes, I did. Thanks. There you go.
Mana bond.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Do we have lock cookies out?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Fucking spit out some treats. Oh, thank you. Put them right on top of it so I didn't have to move. That's service.
Oh yeah, I need to grab some cookies. Thank you.
We Vantage for him.
Where we're going, we don't.
I mean, you're using your own, right? So, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Let's try it without. I feel like a couple of clean attempts might net us a kill here without it.
Oh, I see Star's got the
Yeah, we weren't that far off
mount there.
yesterday. Only like 12%.
Yeah, we just need to clean up that last phase. Also, on that last phase, remember there is a prismatic image or whatever, the clone that you need to switch to. That I don't think we, or like many of us didn't. And again, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Fucking half-assed polls, but the image, whatever. That she
Oh
spawned.
yeah, but that was across the room.
That shit needs to get bopped. It doesn't matter because she'll cast spells like, and we don't want
No,
two
I
British
know,
rays and
but
two. Yeah,
by the
two
time I saw it,
spears is really the spook.
By the time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, look at that! Nice beam across the room." That guy did. I think I died in that.
Then she.
Yes, that is true.
But there really isn't much else to say that I can recall. We just need to, need to get some more pulls in and get the fight down, pretty much. So I'm gonna talk to what's his face here because it doesn't start. But I'm going to phase this over to the, next boat or whatever, next area.
Cling,
So,
cling! Full speed ahead! Whee!
I do kind of like this, where
yeah, you do, but remember
the boat actually moves out of the bay and out of the harbor.
Dramatic. So you got time.
It also teleports. Pretty sure.
Does it? I don't even remember.
Ooh, red moon.
Because otherwise Nerfo was AFK. Oh.
Just fucking life grip.
Oh, he's not AFK anymore. Yeah, see, it teleports.
And yeah, we all got fucking.
Boy. Get to listen to Jaina taunt.
Did we ready check?
No, we haven't pulled the boss.
Oh. I thought it automatically pulled.
No JB today?
Be news to me. He is in jury duty.
Oh, that's no fun.
JB is in JB.
He's doing the duty.
Alright, so we'll give this a
I
pull or two
can't
to start
do
out.
As much frost stuff as that freaking bitch can.
Wow.
You just realized that? I don't think you're gonna do any damage. Frost damage versus frost damage?
I know, right? I don't think that's possible.
It's gonna be
All right, focus up here, fellas. Let's get
All right,
ready
here we
for,
go.
One shot.
5, 4,
do your
3,
best here, yeah?
2, 1.
We should all do fire mages.
burn, baby, burn.
Let's go with Inferno.
I hope you don't mind. Cold.
Get out of here, friend. Thank you.
Yep, I seen that.
Ship on left.
Here comes some fire
Beware.
Watch the blast.
Ow, fire.
You didn't see that
Run away,
Oh, I saw it.
girl. Run away.
giant demon flying around the boat.
I've seen it.
Ads are up.
You will be washed away.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh crap. Away.
I'm going to send in the fire at the end of this.
I'm out of range.
Just to cleanse the root.
You don't mind. Cold.
You gotta get better at doing that, guys.
Yeah.
Enemy vessel off the starboard side. Man the guns.
Some roots
On the
around.
right side.
Beware.
Watch the frontal.
Beware.
Hope the continents can swim better than they say.
We have smads.
Remember the charges.
Beware.
Frontal.
Beware. I do not have a target. Run away, little girl.
Get in the fire.
Probably gonna have an avalanche here.
Good job.
I'm gonna try and get some of these in the front, but leave the back one where it was.
Beware.
I guess I missed one. It's okay though.
Laser down
The
the middle.
next time the
Oh.
boat comes,
Ah, son of a.
we need to let it put some fire patch.
Give them a taste of our cannons.
Speaking of which,
Oh, there goes
It's
one
on the
in
left
here.
side. Only do 2.
Beware.
frontal.
Two have been.
Beware.
Fire
There's
patches.
fire.
Frontal.
All right,
I'm out of
Doing
range.
third.
already done it.
Fine shot. Their vessel
Ads are up.
for the deep.
Beware.
Getting closer transition here. Frontal.
Run away, little girl.
I'm gonna
Damn fire.
conserve my stampeding here, just to use it on the trans.
Ready to get in the fire? Get in the fire.
I
Oh
will
crap.
freeze you where you stand.
I need to target something first. Beware.
Frontal towards the back. See, this is what I was talking about. Like just when we have the tank swap, sometimes that'll happen. So everybody needs to be on their toes with the.
Clear your stacks, we're going into
Hey,
base.
what he said.
Hard
I hear
vessels on the horizon. You have nowhere left to run.
I must get closer.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
You can take your time here. It was like the ocean Don't have to stuff. rush, dude.
She says that.
Impossible.
Just make sure you avoid stuff. That's all.
I lured you into open waters. Because
Except
out
tips.
here, you
Tips,
have
feel free to go
no
ahead.
hope of escape.
Acceptance. Yep. As long as you make it, that's the important thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can stop now. Thank you.
I got her.
It's time
Somebody got frozen back here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
went the wrong direction.
She pings on her map. Oh, where she is.
Beware.
Okay.
Oh, sir. If you already knew.
she does. I thought that was somebody.
That's me.
I thought that was really with his tracking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Good
Okay,
luck.
here come the avalanches from Senpai's location near Skull. So here come the Hands of Frost. Try and avoid them. We do need one of these barrels hit with the what's it called?
With that,
Yeah.
with the markers.
I am gonna get
broadside?
frozen here. I am frozen. Don't worry about the broadside hitting me.
Run away, Guanos. Away from the raid.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Bust these people out. We can bust a barrel as well.
I'm gonna die. Potential.
Bust out people frozen, please.
I need to target something first.
Remember, we don't have to leave right away. Just make sure you cleanse your stacks and get out before it explodes. If memory serves, the barrel that we want is moon, right? I'm not incorrect about that.
Right down the middle of the room.
Okay, watch out, fellas.
The moon is don't. But
Avalanche from Senpai's location. Here they come. So more or less behind Skull.
She's at 46.
Hands coming. Run those broadsides out.
Get one of the barrels.
oh,
It might actually be already loose. So if we want to cleanse it here, she's getting closer and closer.
The only one that is cleansed is on the other side. It's square.
Oh. And here I thought we had this one.
No. This one's still. She's at 42.
Let's go break this barrel over here. Let's go break, what is it? Square.
I'm on it, I'm on it.
You will be washed away.
Beware.
Nice
Okay,
block,
cleanse your
ready to
stacks.
come.
Hit Skull with that, please.
Bear stacks.
It's about to blow
oh,
up.
both of them got hit.
That's okay.
Yep. Skull is ready to be popped. What is she?
Yeah,
She's
bring
at
her
38.
over when this shit. If you're gonna cross this, do it quickly. Just so you don't get too many stacks. Got her. I got her. Watch the avalanches near Skull here, or
She's
the
at 36.
cleanse your stacks as you're able to. Oh shit.
All right. I pulled you towards it, and you.
Trying to.
Oh,
What's the big
without.
explosion here?
Beware.
Ray, watch out. At the wall. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Grand Admiral of their forces, ladies.
Beware.
I think she was just trying to lash out, you know.
Let's cleanse stacks before the wall, if possible. If possible.
That's awesome.
Watch your fucking sieges or what. I'm taunting just so you get some of your
Drop in
stagger.
quick. Everybody get to the wall.
Okay, here we go. DPS the wall. Let's go. Top CDs.
Last thing.
Well, decision made.
Oh, I did.
We have like
Did it
people that
yesterday.
can bloodlust and stuff. We don't need.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Get Nathan on.
Pet's going to Jaina.
Again?
Of course.
Remember to move that shit out. The Heart of Frost.
He's up.
Okay. The ad should reach 100 energy here very shortly. Remember to be away from him when that happens. Try to. The range is not that big, but here it comes. Frost Nova. I'm gonna make a judgment call here.
That's fair.
Still got one res, and well, AOE damage is AOE.
Damn, he's fast.
God, yeah, he's constantly out of my fucking range.
I know, right?
So annoying.
Did somebody interrupt Jaina before, like on our last kill, right after the elemental died, or did she?
No, she
That is not why I. It was to extend the cast, not have it sooner. Thank you for the initiative, whoever did that, though. There's an image.
Glitch.
Where? Oh, there it
I
is.
don't know.
It's over near.
Remember, if you're gonna get frozen here, try to get frozen in melee range. Those rats. In melee range and like not aligned with anybody.
Sylv is next. Or Senpai, excuse me. And then
Senpai's gonna get frozen soon.
Sylv's out there.
Remember, if you, like I said, if you're gonna get frozen, you better get in here so we can cleave you down.
Just the tips and Necro's neck. Going's neck.
Ray, watch out, Ray. Get him out, fellas. You come siege breaker, run that shit out. The icefall looks like it's right next to us. The line should miss us. You can't be standing with me, by the way, fellas, or any other tanks, because she does a frontal. I need to get the fuck out of it.
Ah, shit balls.
You blew me in. That.
I'm
We
frozen.
got ice blocks back here.
There's still an image over there.
I can't fucking target one of the. I can't target anything on this fucking hill.
All right, yeah, we're gonna start freezing people on purpose.
You gotta pay attention to your stacks. And I know that wasn't opportune, but
Not only
Wah,
that,
wah,
but
wah.
more awareness, folks. In
That's
general.
all right.
Have people getting hit.
We'll get in here.
Like
Get
that,
it, nope.
the image needs to probably die quicker, and you can't stand with the tanks. The frontal is quite heavy.
hey, but that was a better 18%.
So we got up to 18%, not too bad. We seem to lose a lot of people there. A lot of people here haven't seen that far into the fight. We've had some people who don't watch videos, etc. We're doing all right,
And,
though.
like,
That is
the siege
progression.
breakers and stuff. Like, we had 2 blasts go off on top of Jaina. That should not happen. As much as you can help it. I understand you're slowed and all that jazz. You need to run those out because then every melee has to suddenly. Particularly because at that point we might have people getting frozen. So if somebody gets frozen and you drop 2 blasts on them, they basically, yeah. In fact, we should be trying to move her over there as well, simply. More than likely.
Yeah, because the one that spawned.
Towards
Gotta do it about 13% better.
So you got the images in there, and then you got the. Oh my gosh, so many things to pay attention to.
And so yeah, so I'd like groups 3 and 4. If you're in groups 3 and 4, I'd like you to try and accelerate your stacks towards the end of the. So what I'm trying to say is, when we get to that final point, first of all, don't interrupt her until the elemental is dead. Matter of fact, don't interrupt her until like the end of the fucking blasts cast, because we can manage that. I don't know if she fucking insta kills us if that finishes or not, but just let it go a little bit. Whoever did it, I'm not telling you to make you feel bad. Just and then groups 3 and 4. So the phase will start. The phase will start, and let's say she'll do a glacial ray and put, like or the ice fall will come down. Try and stand in the ice to accelerate.
Those of you guys that are watching, Marksman Hunt,
go a little bit.
obvious, running Unerring Vision, are the talent timer. Even with the Unerring that went effect yesterday, still top of the charts, pretty good, I think.
And again, I'm not telling you.
It'd be really nice to have another high range
get
DPS.
a few stacks ahead of us. So
See, there's me here.
First.
Melee. Oh, look, there's. Wow, we have 1 range, Free range. That's fun. I'm doing almost. That's scary.
How close were we to that wall? To getting instant frozen? Did we need the blood? I wasn't paying attention.
It was fairly close.
It was really
We also
close.
had a dead nerf. Maybe with nerf we could have been
Yeah, that's all.
even better.
Remember, fellas, if you're not conserving your cooldowns for that wall, you're doing it wrong. That's just how it goes. Like we can that phase we were technically like a barrel ahead because let's face it, the last barrel we used really superfluously. You know what I'm saying?
Like I think if we have everybody alive, we don't need bloodlust.
So like,
as long as we all save personals, right?
Do we know if we can even save a barrel for last phase?
I don't know. I haven't risked it, but I'm also not assuming so. Mainly because heroic reasons. I don't think we're gonna have it on heroic. So
I just saw a video, like an updated video on Fatboss, and there was no barrels for that.
Did they destroy all?
Well, they probably used them. This
You know what? I cannot recall.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Well, I would think maybe her, like Ring of
And
Ice.
again, sorry guys, this is one of the reasons I don't live stream.
But I mean, if we're not
Stand around and we talk a lot.
barrel, we can get away with doing 3.
Probably one reason why we have a 4-hour raid time. That's the.
Yes,
they do defeat all.
There are no barrels in the last phase. Yes, we know that. But remember, they are doing it on heroic where there's 3. We have an extra barrel that we chose to use. Style. What's being suggested is we save it for the last phase. Fuck that, because we're not gonna have it on heroic.
All right.
And if there's any fight that I want to start practicing as if it's heroic,
4, 3,
it's this one.
2,
Even if we're a ways out of it, it's this. This is Stormwall, maybe. But,
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Ship from left.
Beware.
Pronto, watch out.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware. Beware.
Ring of Ice.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Remember, you can delay standing and fire until near the end, just as up to heal.
You don't mind the cold.
Oh, well, usually the healers are running things. It's me and Wednesday and Barry.
Well, I'm like, I should be doing it more actively, honestly, but I'm like in melee. I'll keep an eye out for them.
Oh, no, I was just saying that we were doing things I've seen you do.
Yeah, I was just trying to, for this round, to stay in melee.
And hey there, Trap and Dots. How's it going, bud? Glad to have you.
Oh, on the right side.
Working on
That's right.
normal Jaina.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, whoever gets the...
I hope you don't mind the cold.
You need to clean the... Thank you.
I'm gonna try and
Beware.
There we go. But I'm gonna move her out of that fucking forsaken corner. if I can. There may be some sketchy frontals happening during this. Just keep it. Looks like we're good. Yeah, it does. Cleanse your stacks, because we're gonna transition soon. Gonna have a ring as well, so.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Job, because I gotta cleanse this, or. Sorry, Rinche.
Right, start the.
Yeah, never mind.
This will be the first kill. Yeah, we just got her to 14% before you joined us. So we've had some people struggle with this fight a little bit, group-wise. Luckily, I am a hunter. I can tell exactly where.
Oh. Get him out.
No, I'll silence her. No, I guess I'll
Beware.
Visual Ray, watch out. Nice.
This one.
Avalanche. Watch out. Hands of Frost coming.
We only need one. Get off this one.
Beware.
Remember that cleanse?
Get out.
Get that siege breaker out of it. Watch your cleave on this. It looks like this one is live. This, there might be an undead, Smix Mag.
Sure.
Nice.
The next broadside, get the square.
Beware.
Watch out for the ray.
Thank you.
Nice. Stool barrel here if we want. The one right next to us.
Beware.
Door barrel.
Stool barrel roll.
The next broadside after that, do the moon. But leave the moon up.
I have to run with an avalanche.
Get out, get out,
Watch
get out.
out, folks that are right next to me. I'm dropping garbage. Get across as you're able to. Try and minimize your stackage. There are things being dropped. Be careful, this ordinance is locked. We do want to delay it a little bit, so.
Is that 41?
Beware.
Visual Ray.
The next broadside needs to break the.
I think they're all broken out.
Ooh.
Beware.
Is that people getting caught by the ray? That needs to not happen, fellas.
We need to get
We're at 38.
moon. Somebody go to the moon.
It looks like it's already out, no?
Yeah, everything's already out.
Let's do a square here. Get the people out that are frozen.
Okay.
Working on.
I am frozen.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Is that 36? We need to make our way toward.
Sure do. Watch the explosion. Get one, you know.
Did we already use a rouse?
Cannons fire.
I don't recall being honest. Get that siege breaker out of here.
Beware.
Watch out for the ray.
Crap. Are we popping the ordnance?
What's that?
Are we popping the ordnance?
Beware.
Yeah. The barrel.
Pop the barrel.
Pop the bubble. Pop the.
Yeah, she's gonna be phasing.
actually
Get to the
gonna
wall.
defer over here.
Get to Trump's wall.
Get out of the bomb.
Are you on the bomb? Get on the wall, everybody. Red rest.
See, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
plenty of time.
We had time.
But
With everybody alive,
missed.
I think we're good.
But we missed.
I know.
Okay, just make it sure.
What are you waiting for? Finish her.
Heart of Frost and somebody. Remember to keep that away from people. He's about to do his 100 energy thing. Be wary. Range on him. It's not a lot, but you know, it's consideration.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's just too fast.
I know.
Remember, you are also slowed a little. Just a touch, but like
And
enough.
Senpai is fast.
Yeah, he is fast.
He is a monk.
Ah, shit. Look what I didn't do. Thanks. Just wail on her a little bit. I don't...
She has reduced damage taken. Well, that's up.
Yeah, but there's no reason not to cleave on her a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Glitch is going for. Break him.
I know it's not a lot, but like, why have other mechanics going on while the LA is out?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Watch out with me, because I'm going to get frozen here.
Image in the back.
Image in the back.
Let's bring her over, if possible. The movement is going to be super sketchy.
Senpai is in a.
Oh, well, both of us are now frozen.
Get the tanks out.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, I actually didn't get to 20%. I guess we really need to, like, we need to get smiggity smacked here, which is really our.
Beware.
I got hit.
Ray, careful.
Beware.
Get the people that are out. Okay.
Mage right next to me. Mage right next to me.
I'm down.
I gotcha.
I'm also down.
Get him out. We really can't move reliably here. I'm finding some. The frontal happens a little bit inconvenient times. Maybe we'll just try and get her to the center. You know? Remember, if you're gonna get frozen, you need to try and get to or near the boss so we can cleave.
Image.
Beware.
Siege break?
Uh-oh. Siege breaker on the frozen guy.
As long as we're away from me.
Yep.
Trying to turn her away from people. Beware.
Keep them. You guys got it.
There is an image.
Pretty easy.
Another image.
Get the icebox first and then the image.
Oh shit, that hit me.
The icebox.
Frozen?
Somebody gotta get him out.
Don't worry about the image. It's in the back. It's near convoy.
Beware.
Ray. So somebody died back there.
I'm about to get frozen.
Beware.
Staying close to the boss.
Get him out.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind DPS wise on this boss. We have people doing 6k DPS. Like, can't have that.
Shit, I didn't see that ice one.
have
Yeah,
people
we
doing
probably got too many
6,000
images at this point. That's okay.
with like, you know, 385 item level. But we'll get it eventually. Like I said, this is progression, guys. I mean, what it is. I would like to think we could just roll up in here.
I don't know about this
Monster.
moving the boss.
Kill
to
it,
the images
but you know.
simpler. I feel like the
And it doesn't
the
help. We only have
land
3 range
Like,
DPS
and
to
people are
turn
being
on
less careful
those
about not being in front of the boss.
prismatic images.
I feel like
It's
it's
hard to
hitting.
tell when she just does 180, you know, and you're suddenly frozen.
I know, but
Beware.
Oh my, that was louder than normal.
we also just need people, like more people running stuff out. And
I guess we have 4 range. My bad, Clown Boy.
There we go.
Goodbye, Fred.
Dead.
Yeah, the first time I died was definitely my fault.
Got her
Second
to.
time, no, couldn't afford it.
Oh, it doesn't say. That's okay.
There's a feast out.
Getting closer though.
So, yeah, how's it? Seriously, backing it.
I mean, that's
Fucking
all.
jury duty.
That's all fine and dandy, but unless our melee is gonna suddenly change over to their fucking hunter.
I'd be all for it. I don't know why you guys don't.
Can image be gripped or something?
Oh, you need
I
another
know nobody
crappy
wants to do
DPS. Oh, we could probably use one if you want to roll up in here and carry us, Trap and Dots.
We gotta work with what we got. What we got.
Because
Melee.
I'm missing my carry buddy. Because I mean, if you look at the DPS in this group,
thing I can
like
really say to that is that
I'm 1. That's
mobile
not
melee
saying
should
much
be
if I'm
on
being
the,
completely honest. Like we have people doing 6.1k.
I mean, you should be getting.
Here's a
them out.
6.0, a 6.1, 7. They die early.
Those
That
shouldn't
doesn't
be
help.
dropped anywhere near the range or anywhere near the raid, particularly the siege.
But yeah, Trap and Dots, if you want to jump on, sure we could use some help.
Let's try and save blows for that face, by the way. Let's see.
See if we can get a Necro on his hunter. That would be cool.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We just need a more clean opening to that phase. I think will get us the kill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we are close. I think we're a couple pulls away. In fact, I might go pet.
And again, remember
for that. Just stay alive longer.
With other people that are frozen. If you're getting frozen yourself as well, and try not to be in front of the boss. Okay, no, let me amend that. Try not to be near the tanks. They are getting fronted.
We're just waiting on Sylv.
Yeah, I'm aware. Simple.
I hit ready, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think we've got it too. And good luck to getting the kids down. Sometimes that's the hardest part of your day. We just need people to dodge things and attack the appropriate target. That's pretty much what. We have a lot of people that tend to take things to the face for whatever reason. But here we go. This is gonna be it, guys. Calling it.
2, 1.
By the way, Sylv, you might have to make the habit of like spamming pet attack on the wall for the transition, right?
Oh, the pet attacks were spamming the wall, man.
Well, we had a couple pets going like Jesus. So.
Hell, my
So
pets were only
everybody.
half.
I'm sorry.
My pets weren't even all the way out when the wall went down.
Okay, that I can't confirm. I actually don't. I didn't see before the wall went down.
Shape right side.
Beware.
I'm waiting for them to drop.
Taijutsu.
What?
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
It's not a lie. Damn, ad, stop running away.
Run away, little
Green
girl.
soon?
Run away.
Remember to stand in fire?
Fire!
Man,
Get in the
that
fire
sand
now.
bleeding is so useful right now.
Sure is.
Freeze you where you stand.
You can pretty much have it for every.
Let's list all the Guardian Druid uses in raids. 1. Stampeding War. 2.
That's all you need.
Stampeding War. 3.
Stampeding
War.
Beware.
Stampeding War.
Well, try listing the utility of a monk.
4. Battle Rats. 5. Stampeding War.
I think that's one of the main complaints of monk tanks. Besides their awesome tank, just they have 0 utility.
Beware.
Yeah. Must suck.
Ads are up.
I don't have a thing to cleanse here.
Run away, little girl.
Oh, never mind, we're good.
Get in the fire.
I'm about to get out on this, aren't I?
hope you
No?
don't mind the cold.
Thank you.
Beware.
I really like that she keeps shooting away from us. Yeah, it's a very nice feature.
Beware.
It's probably broken, but you know, don't care.
Oh, I think the blast is supposed to be at tanks.
Beware.
I think that might be working as a tank.
Ads are up.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm not gonna stampede in here because we're about to transition.
Get in the fire.
Oh, come on. Well, I'm fucked.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
I might have to watch Nerf. He's
I was frozen
not
on fire.
It should be okay.
Oh, you're fine.
For the
I'm at
first
10
few levels.
stacks.
A band.
You into open waters because out here
it's just a flesh root.
have no hope of
No, I was frozen on fire. It was neat. Well, that
What
works.
the hell? It turned my whole camera around. That was weird.
Well, I got ice blocked.
time we finish this.
Really get you out.
Beware.
Is oh, what's the right?
Watch the beat.
Is cloak not working?
I ran into a thing because I couldn't quite see it in the fog.
It's tough.
Running too fast and couldn't hit the brakes.
Yeah, basically.
Beware.
Getting frozen here soon. Where's the ice fall?
Some broadsides
Right
on
in the middle.
barrels. On some barrels.
Yes,
Frozen,
please.
frozen.
See one in skull. I'm gonna get broadsided here while I'm frozen.
And,
Got a lot of frozen people.
I require a
Get him out.
target.
Break a barrel. So break skull. At least I think that's skull there.
that is skull. Yeah. There we go.
Cleanse your stacks.
Burn, baby, burn.
Beware.
Make sure to land one of those near X over there. Look.
Alright, everybody out.
Nice. Next one, please try and get Moon.
Beware.
With the broadside. Ice fall from across the way there. Be careful. It's near one of the boats in the background. So behind X, shall we say? Shout incoming. Again, remember, if we get one of these things here in a moment, make sure you put it at ah, shit, my bad.
Oh, got it on me.
We gotta do
Is
square.
cleansed.
Gonna be going up here into a nice spot. Never.
Okay, it's halfway.
Gonna move her around the edge.
Beware.
Everybody out?
Watch the ring.
Z-beam.
I see you already in position over there. Nice.
Whoever gets
Icefall
next
pretty
bronze
much near moon.
should get square.
Good job. Oh,
Watch the
Good
Icefall
job.
about to cross the arena here.
she's at 37 at the.
Not bloodlusting on.
We are not, so you should. At this point, if you've not conserved cooldowns, it's too late. But you should have.
I hope you don't mind.
I don't understand that.
Out.
Which is gonna come out real close. I'm sorry, clown. I have to head in your direction.
You're good.
I'm trying to keep the wall area clear just in
Okay,
case.
it's halfway.
Cannons fire!
Okay, everybody out.
Everybody out, everybody out.
Nice.
She's at 32.
Beware.
Get ready for
We
a
just gotta
wall.
Ray.
Everybody move to the wall.
Let's see what happens with that barrel.
Yeah.
We don't
Breakdown
Beware.
chomps real fast.
get ready. Here we go.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Wall, go.
Fire
No
up.
bloodlust. No bloodlust. Show me what you got.
Show me what you've got.
Oh God, where's that from? Nicely done.
Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah. The
I
giant
like what
faces,
you've
right?
got.
Yeah. Still not done. Make sure to get fucking Nathan's hot dog.
So when are we lasting now?
The barrel's gone.
Is he under the water?
Okay, now we know.
Alright, well now we know.
No, he's talking to a fan. About to hit 100 energy. Remember? Distant.
How far away?
Oh shit, my bad.
Far enough.
I may have.
Far enough to not.
Too far away. I must get
It's a
close.
correct
Sure was.
answer.
Thank you.
It's not much, but get some cleave on her if you want. It's not a big deal. The point is on
Strategy
her
broke.
up just yet. Oh what?
It only
Like
does like
cl-
100 damage.
No, yeah, it's. I think she's got like 99%. Look, the big deal is not getting her other mechanics with the saddle. That's what we want. Go ahead.
When do we
Bloodlust
wanna lust?
right now because we have the most people available. Remember, frontal. Remember, you do not want to be in here.
Why'd you?
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, yeah, I know, but we get like a few seconds.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we sure
I
do.
forgot that they added that.
I just.
You can't bloodlust?
No, no,
She
you
goes
can't.
into Icebox.
Just ice.
It's she's eyes. There's an image, but we still get it when there's less happening. We're both gonna go up. Get him out ASAP.
Turtle tank.
Oh god.
We need to get better at staggering that.
Beware.
Did we get the image?
I think I'm dead. Yep.
I require a target.
All weapons, open fire!
Oh shit. this is not nice one.
Beware.
Remember the frontal? Remember, if you're gonna get frozen, try and get near. An image went out somewhere.
It's right next
Do
to us.
not align yourself with the person here. Run those out.
Zapped is frozen right in melee.
Oh god. I'm frozen too.
Right there.
Jesus.
Alright. This is the one thing we didn't want.
You can paladin bubble out of these?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
It's only been mentioned 3 to 4 times while we
Oh.
Probably
played.
not. Probably not.
I can't cloak out of a block though. That sucks.
Gonna get frozen.
But maybe
You know that I'm
before.
Beware.
I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm about to get frozen.
Far back.
In the back.
I'd be on it, but I'm dead.
God damn it.
I'm about to be
The
frozen.
The frontal hit me,
Beware.
really?
Give me damage back here.
I'm about to be frozen.
Get him out.
Never mind, I got out of it. Forgot I can ice block out of it.
It's the wall of people.
Ice
That's
block.
how it happens. Oh, gee.
The tide moves against you.
Attack picture.
Yeah, yeah. It's the. I feel like the front of those cone is a little bit wider than. That's why maybe we don't move or something. I don't know. I think it's causing more problems than it's. I really feel like
I don't remember it being this.
Beware.
Yeah.
So I think we bloodlust somewhere around here, or a little bit earlier. So
Maybe.
she fucks off and we like clear images and clear
Yeah.
like, ice blocks and whatnot.
I think it's.
The
Yeah.
problem is at that point we're likely to have dead people.
Like
Outside
a little
bank
bit before this. Where,
Maybe at the first prismatic. Or a little after. Second.
Just give me the word and I'll arrest it.
Nah. Let's do it on. I think maybe for the blocks, and if the image is up, I think that will help us as well to catch up on blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I feel like
better to 15. Still not killing her though.
You got it, clown.
Getting closer.
Oh, fuck.
Immediately.
We lose so many people so early. That's unfortunately what happens.
Yeah, but they also
like
have
I
the
said,
crosstalk
we'll
to
get
do
it.
that,
It's all right. We'll get her tonight. Sure, I know.
which ironically is a detriment to that strategy.
Maybe once Trap and Dots gets on with his
Because don't really have a reliable
Uber
way to
DPS, then
Check your flask, by the way.
if you stand in Ray and get frozen, you're probably dead. Just straight up. The damage of the Ray while you're frozen. But that's what I did mention. Well, no, what I mentioned was the floor. The floor still does it. It's just also inconvenient. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that is, or that was my intent when I meant.
Check your flasks.
flash. We'll get in here and we'll get another
We
pull.
don't need bloodlust for the wall, so that's good. So that means we can use.
I don't
it
have
to
much
our
left for
benefit.
my
Yeah.
potions, though. That's gonna be a problem.
Just remember, when we do hit bloodlust, don't throw all of your, until she comes out of ice.
Unless we have ice blocks, and then do so.
Most
But
people
no,
have a
but
cooldown.
no. Realistically, your cooldowns are on the wall anyways, so you likely don't.
Question.
Yes.
So most of our cooldowns are on 2 minutes, roughly. Cooldown.
All right, Clifford. Thanks for hanging out.
Basis, I suppose.
To have you.
Oh, well, I was just saying, since we do it on the wall, then if we waited 2 minutes and then did it, it'd be better for burst.
Not if we're all dead.
It's true.
And guess
It's
what?
only about
2
30
minutes.
seconds left.
But look at 30 seconds at what we just did. We already had several dead people, and
You're right.
but at the same time, some of that should be getting better with people dodging more.
Keyword should.
Also, where's the hammer?
So sorry, guys.
Um,
It doesn't.
there's an auto hammer right underneath the jumping pre.
Oh.
Yay.
Thank you. Ugh.
Gotta start conserving these battle potions. I think we're actually going to kill Jaina. Get another pull here. No? Alright, I will see you, dude.
4,
You can come and carry us.
2,
Instead of the second Cavalier, instead of getting the second Divine Steed, getting a, what's it? Friggin' reduced cooldown on my Lay on Hands, Bubble, and my Shield of Vengeance.
Yeah, that might help.
Beware.
Frontal, watch out.
Wait, how the hell did I
Sheep
get hit
coming
with that?
on
I was
the
on the
left.
side of her.
What's that, Rinch?
Sheep on the left.
Beware.
Frontal?
So she shoots her own ship. Does that hurt her?
I'm letting the fire go down and then I'll do it.
Go, go, go.
Gotta watch those landings, fellas. I'm seeing people consistently get hit by those as they come.
DPS doesn't need to do the cannons. I'll do them.
Run away.
You can focus on the boss.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Did it fire?
Really?
I hope you don't
Getting an
mind
avalanche here.
cold.
Cleaning a few. I'm leaving the kind of middle-ish one.
Beware.
I knew that.
Beware.
Frontal?
AoEs, get out.
Nice. Might have a sketchy frontal.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Kind of face her away and then try and jiggle her out of this. Waiting for the frontal to happen. Because this spot sucks. Or maybe she's just not gonna do it, you know. Alright. Come on, Jaina. There we go.
Beware.
Oh, now she does it great.
Run away, little
Trying to get her
girl.
out of the fire.
Run away.
Sensor stacks, by the way.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Not stampeding. Am I not in fire here? It's not. Watch out.
There's a marine on me. Can we kill it?
I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
Oh, cop out!
Ah, she took it away from me.
Oh, crap.
Too far away.
Oh, down a healer.
I think I've been running, Captain.
I'm hoping you'll pop up here.
You have to get close to him, and that's the problem.
I lured you into open waters.
Because of the
out here,
restricted vision.
you have no
Yeah,
hope of
I
escape.
don't have rage. No, wait, yeah, I do. Okay, maybe I just
Okay,
wasn't close enough. My bad.
That works.
Alright.
Oh, that wall, though.
Boy, keep me alive.
That was not fair.
Beware.
Gotta put on my healing shorts. Wait,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow, that was cool.
Well, thanks for saving me.
Fuck you. It's fine. It's fine.
The wall closed on his face.
Yeah, I figured that's what's happening.
Beware.
Somehow you want to get
I
frozen
hate it.
first? Since you're at 20.
Don't worry, if you can keep yourself alive for phase 2.
Alright, we're both
Damn,
frozen.
you're out of line of sight as well. I tried.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I ate a siege
Or
break
not.
last.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize something. My bad. Honestly, I just figured you were gonna taunt. That's all. Keep trying, fellas. We need more practice anyway.
Beware.
Ray?
Get out.
Well, it looks like we are actually regressing.
Icefall coming across the way here. More or less near Skull. I'm moving here near Skull.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche on myself. Getting the fuck away from here. Watch the Hands of Frost. Don't worry about me, Winch. It's fine.
Damn. It's a very interesting move.
Weapons, open fire.
Getting the fuck out. Broadside. Or not broadside, siege breaker.
Okay, frozen something. Get him up.
Yeah.
Beware.
Ray, watch out. Let's do a barrel here after this round. Let's do looks like all three of them are
Beware.
also broken out already. I believe so. Cleanse your stacks.
Freaking see the indicator.
Get out.
Yep, get out.
I'm gonna get hit there. My
Should the
slow
weird, I
bear.
can't see it.
Should have reacted sooner though.
I will freeze you where you
I got her.
stand.
I'd like to do green if possible. And I'm gonna move her over there, in fact.
Beware.
This boss is
Ray.
a fucking asshole to move.
Beware.
Thank you. Well, for the most part.
Avalanche right at boss.
Ciao, here it comes.
I'm frozen.
I got you.
Girl. Get him out ASAP as well. Bust the barrel. Bust the green if you can.
Bust around.
Cleanse your stuff. Run those out.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Got her.
Get out, get out.
Thanks.
She's at 36.
Beware.
Ray, watch the Hands of Frost here. Let's do the last barrel since we know it's not gonna be there.
Cannons fire.
Where's the ice fall? Right,
Right.
fucking here, of course. Well, that sucks. Broadside's happening?
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
Gonna have to run over some frost to get to the wall, unfortunately. Do it now, just because she's gonna transition soon. Go, wall, wall, go, go.
Nice.
Alright, Zaft.
The pets.
Oh,
where the
hey
pets?
guys! No, just teabag me. Get the fuck out of here.
You have time to teabag?
Shouldn't.
I'm not that.
Ooh! Get him out. Yeah, you can't walk into that
The wall.
Into the wall that's still going. I've been rooted.
I deserve this. I mean, I really don't.
Everybody teabagging you?
Get your ass over here. We're in mid-progression. What the fuck?
Hey, there's minimal healing going.
I don't give a fuck. Get your ass over here. What is that? Nah, I can't outrace that Nova, by the way. Some even like just hard fucking turning around. Well, with a speed boost, right? But
Necro's gonna get frozen.
as am I. As am I.
And so is Nerfo.
Well, it might fall.
I can put myself right on Gina here.
I'm gonna pop cooldowns.
Alright.
So that somebody else can save him. Or healer can save him.
I'm gonna get frozen. More than likely.
Sylve's gonna.
Hold
Just
on,
the tips.
break Senpai out and then interrupt her.
Going's at 18.
Alright, do it.
19,
And
I'm frozen in a second.
We're
Just
gonna
gonna
lost
bubble out of
when
it.
we. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna lost. Let's say first prismatic. Yeah, that's time to find out. Just to give us time. To
Sylve.
Should be out.
There's an image up.
Do it. Do it.
Bloodlust yet?
Yes, do it.
Your horde will be broken.
Get the thing. Break the blocks.
Wait, what? How did I get blocked again? Well, whatever.
Watch the. There's gonna be a spear heading at him. Careful. And I'm gonna face away here.
I'm gonna try and get myself frozen.
Okay, got it. Go ahead.
Everybody looks good right now.
Senpai is gonna be frozen soon.
Oh, never mind.
I don't have reach for you. No,
I'm about to get frozen.
Get him out. Watch the fucking thing. Get the image.
I'm down.
Need quicker ice block breaks, fellas. And like more awareness of the fact that that's gonna happen. Both tanks right now are frozen. And yeah, Senpai's been sitting in one for a minute. Still an image up.
I'm on image.
Keep at it, fellas. This ain't an easy fight, yeah. It's gonna take some doing.
I'm about to get frozen.
Get him out. Don't stand in the, the line there.
If I get frozen, don't worry about it. I'll get myself out.
Image of fucking spear. Right in the ass.
Beware.
Okay. Get him out, please.
Sylve's at 18 stacks. He's about to go up.
Prismatic in the back.
The tank is still frozen.
Well, progression is progression after.
Keep at it, guys. Keep at it. You got this.
Holy shit. He went straight after me, little bastard.
Because both tanks are frozen.
Not happy.
That's why.
That's 13.4% though.
Ice block is paramount to the images. Because if people are ice blocked, they cannot hit the images.
All right, so I think they are going to be doing some switching on our groups. So that
you know what I'm saying?
we are going to have some people that are going to be getting kicked, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and end my stream, just so we can figure out what the heck's going on with this fight. And I will post a video of the kill with commentary once it gets killed. So thanks for watching, guys. Till my next live stream video. See you guys later.